This week, the SFTV team heads back to the Caribbean for another fishing vacation in one of the most exotic and stunningly beautiful settings on the planet. Your options for fishing these waters are virtually unlimited, something for the hardcore angler or the entire family. Even for newlyweds willing to give it a try, it's a real slice of heaven. Join us now as we traverse the Antigua Shallows.
We're on a fish. Whoa! What a toad!
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Hi, welcome to Sport Fishing TV. I'm your host, Dean Travis Clarke. Christopher Columbus discovered Antigua and Barbuda on his second trip to the New World back in 1493. And since then, this country has become a real tourist mecca and a huge draw to the entire international sailing community. However, this week, we've been invited by Philip Scholl, the head of the Antigua Barbuda Sport Fishing Association, to come and explore the miles and miles of coastal reefs and beautiful flats to prove that there's a lot more to Antigua and Barbuda than just sailing. Last year, Marlin Magazine's editor-in-chief Dave Farrell fished these islands' offshore waters to sample deepwater species, obviously with some success. This year, we aim to research the inshore shallows. Antigua isn't far north of Guadeloupe, Dominica, and Martinique, and within sight of Montserrat and Nevis. It's kind of breezy today.
Yeah, very breezy.
Cranking across that bay. Is that a productive flat over there?
It is, but at this time of the year, these cold fronts that pass through, it's kind of rough. But anyhow, where we're going fishing is going to be in the shallow water, so it should be pretty calm, you know. We're not too sure what's going to happen, but we'll see.
Yeah, but we got to get there.
Yeah, we have to get there for sure. Anyhow, we'll get there, not to worry. We have a good captain.
I am not worried. All right. These islands are referred to as leeward because the prevailing trade winds in the area blow from the east. So these islands are downwind from or leeward of the Windward Islands, the group of islands that first meet the trade winds that are southeast of this. And our captain today, Brian, knows every inch of this coast. So Philip, thankfully, we're not going to fish way offshore today, right?
No, it's real rough out there today, so we're just going to do some traditional yellowtail, barracuda, cavalli fishing, just off the reefs. It's a lot calmer, a lot of sport, you know, very simple setup, very traditional.
Well, what are we using here?
Well, we have two Sabile lures that we use a lot for, you know, tarpon, barracuda, yellowtail, mutton snapper, this kind of thing. And we also, in Antigua, believe it or not, we catch a lot of yellowtails with these.
Really?
It's a rubber skirt. We call it a rasta skirt.
Well, that's obviously why.
With the colors, yes. And we have a little lead that we put in the head with a small hook and 50-pound test nylon leader. And that's it. And we do very well. A lot of people tell us that, you know, they've never heard of this kind of fishing. Yellowtail, you know, y'all do a lot of chumming in Florida and so, but we just troll and we do very well around the reefs. Nice flags and so, you know.
I learned years ago, traveling around the world, you never say never. Somebody's going to have some sort of way that you've never seen before, and for them it works.
Just hope you catch some fish. You gotta run this back about 50 feet behind the boat. Just like a regular trolling lure, you know. Not too much of a tight drag either.
We're moving from one shallow patch of coral to another, all within swimming distance of shore. That would hurt your bare feet.
Yes. Oh, line.
Hooked up. Slow trolling plugs and lures around the patch reefs really does work, and boy do they like those Sabile plugs. There are so many small and medium-sized fish here that you rarely know exactly what you've caught until you get it to the boat.
Watch that treble hook in your hand.
Trevally! We were catching those about 100 miles east of Midway, giant trevallies.
They get pretty big around here too.
Oh, they were huge.
There you go.
Another Another plug. There you go.
That looks like a yellowtail, yep. Yellowtail.
Target species. Oh, a nice one. Beauty.
In the Florida Keys, we anchor and usually take an hour to slowly chum the yellowtails up to our transom. This method is much less work and much less messy.
There you go, Dean. Nice
right.
yellowtail.
I'm gonna put my gloves on from now on because I gotta tell you, I don't care whether you're taking the hook out or trying to clean these things. I have never handled one without getting stabbed by those spines.
Yeah, that's true. And see, that's what's happened to me right here already.
Yeah, I know it. I know it.
You know,
All right, well, there's some dinner.
Yeah, we put him on some ice in the box.
Yes, this is easy fishing that the whole family can enjoy. In a moment, we'll share some more surprises with you.
Look at the color on that. That is beautiful. Sport Fishing Television is brought to you by Yellowfin, the choice of champions. By Simrad, NSE, and NSO Navigation, best in class, in every class. By Sabile USA, innovative fishing. By Mercury Marine. And by Penn, let the battle begin. The physical beauty of Antigua is absolutely breathtaking.
Whoa, here we go. Left trigger.
That was a good one. People who come here to visit and they're used to sailing or something, they can take their families out here and do this kind of fishing and it's a blast.
Yeah, it's a lot nicer for them, you know.
Whoa, parrotfish. Actually, it's a gorgeous mackerel.
It's a mackerel. Yeah, it's a king mackerel.
Look at
nice.
Look at the color on that. That is beautiful.
Watch that hook.
This is gorgeous.
I tell you one thing, your lure's working wonders today.
Yep.
They're well hooked up.
There we go. Beautiful color. Look at that
very
color.
nice fish.
That's the color of the sea.
Yeah. It's the blues all in the fin and everything.
Yep.
Real nice.
Thank you.
Well, you're down to 2 hooks now. You left one
Yeah,
hook in
he
the
broke
fish.
that one off, didn't he?
Something all mackerels have in common is their copious slime. It protects them from assorted parasites, but makes holding on to one a challenge.
Hooked up. Wow. What a surprise. Whatever it is, it's not as big as my hand. No. It's a little tail. Not that little.
No.
That's a dinner size. Beauty. Look at the lines. All right, come here.
Somebody's catching some fish around here.
I have no comment. I'll leave it to Dean. I don't want him to feel left out.
Well, I appreciate it because I understand that you're actually doing this on purpose.
Yes.
It's like my grandmother used to say, FHB, family hold back.
Okay.
Delicious. Cuban style with some flour and some cornmeal. Scale it, gut it, deep fry it. It is beautiful. And these fins here, they're like potato chips. Delish. Ice. Ice, ice, baby.
We have ice here in there.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
It doesn't take long to troll a circle around a small patch reef, and after several circumnavigations, the fish get wary and it's time to move on to the next one. And no matter what the weather is doing, there's always a lee side to every island where it's calmer. When we come back, I'll show you some more of the incredible variety of inshore fish here and some exceptionally fascinating places to find them.
That's what I'm talking about.
Each June, the Antigua Barbuda Sport Fishing Club runs several great tournaments, And in June are their signature events, the Antigua Barbuda Sport Fishing Tournament, which has been going strong for 45 years, and new this year, the Antigua Barbuda Marlin Classic, a one-day, winner-take-all contest. Great parties and great competition await. For more information, visit AntiguaBarbudaSportFishing.com. You are looking at the former home of such famous seafarers as Admiral Lord Nelson and a host of infamous pirates.
I've sailed into Nelson's dockyard here in the Carenage for years and never fished, and I understand that there are all kinds of tarpon in here.
Yeah, there's a resident population of tarpon, and we usually have a lot of live bait in here, so they come to feed on the live bait. So I'm thinking we should give it a shot, try to hook up some tarpon.
All right, well, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna try with a fly first, and you can back me up with a live bait. How's that?
That sounds good to me.
All right, let's do it.
Let's give it a go.
Captain John Watt is a commercial offshore fisherman who represents the new young blood coming into the recreational charter fishing business in Antigua and Barbuda. Captain Frank Hart represents the other end of the spectrum as the old guard with more sport fishing experience than just about anyone in the area. I know that John is new because when I said back me up, I meant that I would cast first.
Good. No.
Go ahead. I think you have it, Johnny. I think you have it. Oh!
Yeah, there we go. Watch out the mooring, watch the mooring.
Oh, yeah.
It's slack. It's right around the mooring. This is gonna be impossible, man.
John's tarpon released itself on the mooring line. Hopefully it didn't immediately go back and educate the rest of the school about us. Now it's my turn.
Oh! Hooked up. Beauty! Perfect. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. Beauty! Oh my! Yeah, hey! That's what I'm talking about.
Nice one there, Dean.
Yeah, that worked. They're greedy, that's for sure.
Yeah, these Silver Kings, they can be a really good fight.
This fly rod on a tarpon is my favorite fishing, period.
We'll have you here for a few minutes. I reckon he's about 20 pounds, 30 pounds.
Visitors on the tour boat have never seen jumping tarpon being caught in such a historic setting.
Come on and jump.
Yeah.
Give him a show.
Anything to please my fans.
Okay, back us that way. Yeah! That's what I wanted to see.
Nice jump there.
The hookup was unbelievable. I mean, there was no effort, no skill. These things were so greedy. I just dropped it in front of him and there's woof, like a vacuum cleaner. Just inhaled it.
It looks like these guys didn't have lunch, these Silver Kings.
They were hungry, that's for sure.
Yeah, they're snapping.
I hadn't brought any tarpon flies, so I caught this fish on an Al Quattrochi permit fly.
See, Frank? See? It wasn't impossible.
Good going, buddy.
You gotta be patient.
I thought it would be too small, but it performed admirably.
That
Nice
was
release.
a blast. Thank
Nice
you.
one.
Thank you.
Nice one.
Another nice thing about fishing here is that you're never too far from a cold rum punch. I'll describe just a few of the myriad fun things you can do here in Antigua and Barbuda when we come back. Sport Fishing Television has been brought to you by the Florida Keys and Key West. Come as you are. By King Sailfish Mounts, offering a full selection of world-class release mounts. By Power Pole, swift, silent, secure. By Chica Lodge and Spa, luring anglers to the Florida Keys for over 60 years. And by Yellowtail, the choice of champions. Modern-day Antigua and Barbuda is truly one of the jewels of the Caribbean. Your fishing options are vast and varied, from big game critters offshore to bone fishing on the flats to trolling the shallow reefs for assorted species. After your fill of fantastic fishing, your water-based choices are wide open. Snorkeling and scuba diving on the breathtaking reefs and abundant shipwrecks, kayaking, kiteboarding, swimming with hundreds of stingrays at the famed Stingray City, catamaran cruises around the islands, or just kicking back at a remote island bar. Once you move on to dry land, more adventure awaits. A visit to English Harbor, Antigua's graceful and evocative historic district, is a must. Tour Nelson's Dockyard National Park, developed as a base for the British Navy in the Great Age of Sail, takes you back in time to a harbor that served as the headquarters for the Leeward Islands fleet during the turbulent years of the late 18th century. Then, spend a day touring St. John's, the capital city of Antigua. Shopping, tasting the local foods, or partying to the pulse of island music will make you feel a part of this interesting culture.
Welcome to Antigua.
You can drive the island and find yourself in a beautiful rainforest where the canopy zipline waits, horseback riding, hiking. Even golf will keep you busy, or just hang out on one of the 365 pristine white sand beaches. Then, take in the view from historic Shirley Heights. You'll agree with their slogan, Antigua and Barbuda, where the beach is just the beginning. If you're into sailing, you're in the right place. The northeast trade winds blow virtually all year, making this a world-renowned destination and home to the annual Antigua Sailing Week, where crews arrive from all over the world to test their skills against the best of the best. And it seems there's a great restaurant on every corner, offering a range of options including international, fine dining, and local cuisine. Coconut Grove, located beachside on Dickinson Bay, is every visitor's dream of what a Caribbean restaurant should be, and it was incredible. The following evening, we dined in luxury at the Admiral's Inn, a building first completed in 1788. Located in Nelson's Dockyard, this open-air restaurant was absolutely decadent. Another fabulous meal was enjoyed at Sugar Ridge, nestled on a hillside and surrounded by sugar cane. A stunning restaurant that serves everything from Caribbean dishes to pizza and burgers. And for a really great view, head to their sister restaurant, Carmichael's, on top of the ridge. Amazing! Now you see why we make this an annual destination. Antigua and Barbuda, where the beach is just the beginning. Tarpon seem to be pretty commonplace here in Antigua. John is taking me to another historic place where they congregate. Throughout the islands, tarpon fare better than many other species because nobody eats them. The water where we're going is ideal for tarpon, where fresh meat's salt and very sheltered. And right below Eric Clapton's phenomenal mansion, too.
So John, tell me a little bit about this place.
Well, we pulled into Indian Creek. It's a well-known archaeological site in Antigua, and quite a lot of artifacts have been found around here from the ancient Amerindians that landed from South America, and it's a nice little bay here. You usually do pretty well with tarpon and other light tackle fish, so we can give it a go.
And that's where the Indian village used to be, is in that little cove, right?
Right, just in this cove on the hill here. And they lived here for quite some time, and they live off the sea. You'd find anything from fish, turtles, conchs, anything like that they ate straight out of the sea.
Works for me.
Yeah,
I can do that.
What we're going to try out here is a Sebile lure, and it matches the pilchards. It's very similar, has that green back, clear sides. So we're going to give it a toss out and see what happens.
Oh, John, good man. You got that mojo going now.
Looks like we got a Spanish mac here, or Sierra.
Oh, that's a handsome one. What's he doing all the way in here? All that bait, I guess.
Yeah, there's a lot of pilchards around, so.
Here, let me help you with that.
I never fail to stab myself with a treble hook.
Come on, Dean, we want to catch a fish, not you. We're gonna catch and release.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So let them go.
They're kind of slimy.
There we go.
Good job, brother.
Well done, man.
Sure, the fishing and the food and the country are all terrific, but I think the most attractive thing about Antigua is the people themselves. A special thanks goes out to Philip Scholl, Frank Hart, John Watt, and the Antigua Barbuda Sport Fishing Club for organizing another great fishing adventure and for their dedication to growing our sport. For more information about their annual tournaments or to book a charter, visit AntiguaBarbudaSportFishing.com. During our fishing adventure in Antigua, we stayed at the Buccaneer Beach Club, located directly on the beach at Dickinson Bay. Close to bars, restaurants, shopping, and entertainment, the Buccaneer offers air-conditioned rooms designed with a vibrant, tropical Caribbean feel, and each of us had our own relaxing balcony. You can choose from 2-bedroom beachfront cottages or 1-bedroom poolside suites with an open-plan living room and kitchenette. And we had cable TV, DVD player, and free internet. Buccaneer Beach Club, the perfect choice for your stay in Antigua. And as always, thanks to King Sailfish Mounts for letting our hearing-impaired viewers share our adventures. I'm Dean Travis Clarke. Tune in next time for another fabulous fishing voyage right here on SFTV.